Good evening. It's Friday night. Time fly. 1 week already. And happy Saturday. Happy Sabbath. Last time I told you I'm decided go to talk to my grandfather friends who is big person in my life, and not just in my life, and the society, communist country, Kyrgyzstan. He is district of secretary of the city party committee. And before that, I think it a lot and try to figure out what is best way for me, because I'm too young. I don't have nobody to talk to me. Only one time my uncle talked to me about life a little bit, and I was crying a lot, and he say, you have to handle, because you have a girl, she don't need nobody. She's only mama, and you have to take care of her. You have to be strong. Only one time I have that advice from my uncle. And grandma, I think he's talked with my grandma at that time, and he's invited to stay with him 2 weeks in my aunt's house. And one night I come back from work, and grandma, she's invited me in the living room, and she's looking at me, and she's telling me, you need your skin, no face. Who's you needed? You have the child at home. And I start crying, and she say, come on, sit right there on the couch. And she's taking family album with pictures, and she's tell me, if you know what is your real name of our family, you don't know. You have very big name of our family. And she's opened the album and start showing me pictures of my grandfather generation, all generals with very beautiful suit, general suit, white, with gold everywhere. Looks very stunning. I still remember that pictures, how it looks. But we can find that picture, somebody took it after grandma died and my mom died. They all hiding from us all the time. Somebody took it. We suspicious were, but memory you can erase with that. Who is your grandfather and father? They very smart people, and I pray when I go sleep, when I get up, and next day I will go to talk to that friends who is work with party committee. And when I come in, I call first, do I want to see him? And he said, of course, anytime you can come in. Like, you can come in like before lunchtime, like 11:30. It's okay. Because I'm working the first floor with where he's promoted me, office right there. And upstairs is just all his office. Huge building, beautiful building. When I come in his office, he's making for me tea, and he sit close to me and he's have tea, and he say, what bring you here? And I start talk to him about my grandmother. I say, I can't handle anymore. I can't. She's so angry. She's don't love me. I'm suffering right there. And he's looking at me and he said, I know. Your grandfather told me about her. It's not easy stay with her. I know that. I understand you. But my grandfather, he's very womanizer man. He's always, my grandma tell me, he's cheating on her a lot. And we just talked with my sister. Of course, after World War II, he's a very big post, like his job, he's big person. And a lot of women, single, beautiful women, is farms right there, and they working on the farms, then working on the cows factories, milk farms, and everywhere, and he's controlled everything. Of course, if woman be one, anybody won't be with him. It's real. Russia needs humanity more because not a lot of men come back to home after World War II. Plus Stalin killed a lot of people. Stalin killed same like amount like in the World War II. Hitler killed. 20 millions Hitler killed, 27 millions, 20 millions Stalin, and 7 millions before Stalin. Communist regime killed a lot of people. And that's, we not count like a war. We count World War II, but we don't count other war inside of that country. This is horrible war. People still afraid talking about. And he's very polite to me, and he's listening. He said, I tell you about your grandpa story, and how he's working, who is he, and they accused him after my father murdered, accused him my grandfather have some mental issues, but that his friends say he's never have mental issues, but they making him on purpose, same like with my ex-husband, because he start accused. He's know who's killed father, his son. He start accused government. Of course government make him feel like that, and society. To nobody don't listen, just a case. This is horrible. I can imagine what he's go through with that time. He's living after my father passed away 1 year, and he's have unexpected heart attack. I know he's done this. KGB murdered him too because he's opened his mouth. You can't open the mouth. I have a short actually. I want to show you. It's a front. If you can see KGB. In the back, that is what it means. That means you have to don't talk. They listen to you everywhere. My father always say, quiet, quiet, wolf can hear you. And I'm always thinking, how wolves can hear you? What does this means? I always go to outlet and I'm thinking right there can hear us somebody. That's not what this means. That means you always have behind you person. My father always have behind person. My grandfather always have behind person from KGB. My father tell me story when he's, not me, just everybody, when he's go to meeting one time and they can catch him and he's on train station, get out from train, and very strong voice call his name, Vysotsky. man named Vladimir Vysotsky. And if you stop, you'll be arrested. That's it. He's not stop. He's know that how they working. Actually, my grandfather generation created that secret service in Russia. They know how it works. Its works is very good, I can tell you. A lot of people don't understand what is this. I do. Because that person, my grandfather, friends, he started recruiting me. Start and promote me. I have a skill from generation, and he start promoted me everywhere. And when I start talk to him, and he's told me a lot of stuff about my grandfather, how he's a good guy, and my grandma, of course, can forgive him for his cheating on her, but he's a good guy. I think it's my grandfather generation, they all men is, in Russia, that's men love do this stuff, not just my grandfather. A lot of men do this in Russia, and women struggle with that stuff. But I don't know that because I'm too young and I'm just divorced. And that guy recognized me. I don't know nothing about that world. I'm like in a cage, and cage open, and I have to go somewhere, and I don't know where I have to go. I'm not educated on that world. He started recruiting me and educated me, and he say, don't worry about it, I help you. Give me time. He's given me like probably maybe 2 weeks or 1.5, and he's called me and he say, can you come? And I come in his office, and he's given to me key from, it's have like barrack type apartments, and have us like 5 apartments together, like barrack, and everybody has like small barn, and it's have like summer room and kitchen, so cute, and room. And I'm write my mom later to she can send it to me furniture what I leave it in her house. And I'm send my mom later, they send it me right away. I'm like first month, and I write when he's already prepared everything for that apartment, he tell I help you. I'm already write later, I know he's helped me. I trust him. And I'm start pack my stuff and tell my grandma I have a barrack apartment. She don't believe me. How you get it? They don't believe me, but I get it. God take care with me always. I always have roof on my head. And I start living on myself. But it's time is already close to fall time, close to winter, and the cold. I'm organized everything, my daughter, everything it's just perfect. And start new life. And nobody come over me, of course, nobody help me with anything. I have a relatives right there, nobody help me with anything. And it kind of hurts me, but I just keep and go, because I need to keep and go. And it's my phone. And winter starts, the snow coming down, and I have this like stone between 2 rooms, fire stone. You have to put wood right there and warm up the rooms, like kitchen and room where we're sleeping. I have crab, and I have a like sleeping couch. You can open and sleep. And I don't know what I have to do. And it's close to me, a lady living, this old lady, she say, right there is, it's long distance, I can watch your baby, you can go right there, it's have wood factory, huge wood factory. They throw away a lot of like wood chips, and you can make in this like 2 bundles, and you can have for like 4 days. And I'm very young, I don't have nothing, no sled, no nothing, just have she's given to me ropes, and I have my gloves, and I found that factory, and I'm picking up a lot of that wood chips, big pieces, small pieces, they throw away that everything and burn later, and I can use it that, and I was like put in bundle more so I can longer use it, and it's probably like 10 miles I have to walk, probably like it's 1.5 hours, close to 2 hours, and I'm going to dark because I'm so ashamed, dark, I don't like go to daytime to people don't see me what I'm working with that bundles of wood, because I don't have anything. And as I'm very struggle, like first 2 months, I'm just like every 4 or 5 days I'm go to that picking up that wood and warm up house, apartments for it's probably 1.5, 2 months. And then again I don't have no choice, I'm again go to that guy. And I don't know how I have to be acting. He's already given to me a lot help, and with daycare and promote me in the work and give it to me apartment. And when I come in and what you need, he's already know I need something. He's ready for this, and he's tell me, you don't afraid come in. You for me like granddaughter. I'm very good friends of your grandfather. You don't have to know shame. I'm for you like your friends, very close to friends. And I start feel very comfortable. And I asking him, can you, I need the wood to warm up my house. And we have this like cologne too. And he said, no problem. He's ordered for me for free. And he's ordered truck, and the next day they dropped me with that pole barn. And it's on weekend, I'm that wood put inside the pole barn. And I have saw, and I'm saw, and I don't have to go anymore, walk 10 miles. It's hard, but I did. God start making me strong. I don't give up. Even I'm very young. I start making friends. I start searching what is this life about and out of sight of religion. Because I don't know how communist country living, people living in society living on that, because we are different place, different people, real people, I can tell you. Very little percentage in Russia. 3% maybe. Other people, all communist, believe it that communist regime. Maybe don't believe it a lot of people, but they don't have no choice. Nobody don't have it right. They choices. After World War II, we have to survive. People have to survive in that country. Women lose it a lot, a man, and country have to grow. And I remember my mom, she's very like president of her time. He's, what is his name? Forgot his name. I was, when I'm working and I'm living in that, when I'm going to work in that office, is President Brezhnev. And I start study about, because that guy, he's on recruiting me more and more. He's given to me book and study, and one day he's invite me in the office, and my relatives actually visit me after I'm done that wood and everything for winter. They visited me, and they visit me how I'm living, and I show everything, and they impressive. And he's invite me again. He say, I need meeting with you. I said, okay. And that's probably already after winter, like springtime. I'm continue working. He's studying me a lot stuff. He's giving me a lot of secret documents, typing, because I'm very good type. And different kind of documents, what he's needed. And he's feel very comfortable. He's trust me because I'm granddaughter. He's good friends, who's his trust 100%. And he's invite me in his office. He's look to me and he say, I want to recruit you more, but I need to talk to you. Very important. I see how you struggle and socials. You don't have no social skill. I say, I do have social skill, but in the churches, different society. I don't know that society because I'm not welcome right there, because of my relatives right there. I don't have love from them, because I have a baby. For them, it's like a shame for them have me like that, because they the powerful people. And that guy, he's know my family, and he's tell me, I know your family, I know how so hard for you everything. That's why I need to talk to you. I have two letters for recruiting for just for two people, and his property when he's take care of it. It's a lot of towns and like few counties, a lot of cities. It's a pretty good property, pretty big, and only two people can go to on construction and nuclear power in Rostov city. But you are not members of Communist Party. You can, because you have to be first step Komsomol, called Komsomol young generation first. They have party too. Communist Party. They start recruiting from that organization to more higher. And I called that office. I know you Christian. I know you believe in God. But we need just paper for you. Just the documents. Please. You don't have to nothing answer right there. Already I prepared everything for you. They just give you documents, ask you taking your passport, like documentation stuff, that's it. And when I go to that, from the city, that office, that organization, they waiting for me. They invite me in the office, I give it to my passport. They right away put me that everything, pictures and that like ID, party ID. But like looks like a passport, smaller passport. I actually have, I need to show you maybe next time. Don't forget. And come back to him, and he's already have that prepared for me, that letter to go to that Rostov nuclear power. He's recruiting me right there. But I nothing don't know about nothing. What I have to do? He say, they will teach you everything what you need. You just come in, go to right there, go to that office, give it to your letter. They give it to your job. They give it to you everything what you needed. Don't worry about anything. Just show who you are. Work hard. You're a smart girl. You can typing. I have recommendation letter for you right there. And write my mom later. I taken that everything what he is proposed to me because I don't know why, because I see he's making me point I will not survive right there. They will torture me all the time. Do I have to do this? I don't know what I have to do. I want to know that world. I want to learn in that world. I need to survive. I need to raise my daughter too. I don't know nothing about it. Who is that world? I have to learning, but I'm learning very fast. I will write my mom later. I say, Mom, can you watch it my baby? 2, 3, 4 months maybe till I can get the job, get the apartments, get the everything what I needed, and I'm come back and taking her with me. And she's say okay, because she's feel too guilty because she's have to let me go outside, but she's nothing can do. I never accuse her with that. I know how she's feel. Church controlled people too, and that in Russia, very much. Everything controlled. That is society like that. But because KGB control church too. Who is know? Nobody don't know about that. I don't know at that time. I know that very later, after 13 years, when I go to that work a nuclear company, that's where I start learning everything. Very good stuff. With a skill, God start teaching me living different world on purpose. Because God always has purpose. I believe it that 100%. He stated in the Bible, you in the mother uterus, I already count your days. I already know how many you have single hair on your head. I know about you everything. He's already given to you talent, purpose, everything He's given to you in mother uterus. He's given to me that, and I accept. But I don't understand that time. I just feel like I need to go. And I'm going to drop off my daughter, mom, I take in plane, come back, packed everything, send it to mom back, furniture, and I'm going to that nuclear company. When I get that, it's, of course I'm scared, I don't know anything, but I'm so excited. New life. I can breathe. Because I'm that, where I'm living with close to my relatives, I can't breathe. I'm so ashamed. I'm afraid. I'm scared. But God have purpose for me. And when I go to the district city, where is secretary of city party committee, and he's invited me in his office. He's asked me everything, what I can do, what I have education. He's talked to me like about hour and a half. Everything, my marriage, my all, he's need know everything about me. Who is my father? He's have recommendation. I tell him about my father. And he's have recommendation too from that guy from Kyrgyzstan. They all together. And he's proposed me work. It's like nuclear company have a lot of different kind of companies around. It's like 55,000 people working right there. They construction guys, they different kind of organization, electricals, and we have in that city radio, big factory. They making radios, and we have huge Atamash. They only, I know, 4 in the world like that factories. They make it for nuclear companies, all equipment right there. Beautiful factories. I'm working right there. I'm go everywhere right there. That huge property, beautiful property right there. And very, very interesting story have. Now I'll tell you that story. How they built it, how they started. And I started working in with that Department of Human Resources in a huge construction company. They recruited me right there, and they all the time study me and recruiting. They sended me summertime work in it's like for kids program, but you work like for government. They send it from government work with kids, and that huge like camps, summer camps, but not in like it's have a building, beautiful buildings, beautiful everything right there is theaters and movie theaters and huge like maybe 20 buildings, like 2 stores. And I am like manager work with kids, like a manager, organizer, everything with kids. Love that job. They start recruiting me doing like that job. And I play guitar, I start learning songs. I remember Antonov singer, he sang in right there is in that old camp is have director, he is a communist too. They all work for government, all over. And they have administration staff there too. And the teachers in is called people who is from young society party, and they already teach communists, they teach the young society party right there. And I have to that all provide all programs for this. I work as directly with that directors, and that directors, he is very nice family have. He's love me because I play guitar. It's have a like River Dawn. He's always call me on the radio, Tatiana, you have to right there in my office and bring a guitar with you. And I always bring the guitar, and he say, I have visitors today, journalists and like this. We have to take them in a picnic, and they have this like small boat, and they go to the center that they know where they have to go, that river, and they have a nice food and drinking and talking, and I play guitar and sing. They love me, and I'm young, very young, 21 years old, 22. No, 20, if 20, almost 23, yes, 23, and I love doing this because I know how he doing from my father teach us with church stuff, that camps and organization and that skill, and I'm very active They right away see me right there. I'm very active, I'm very quick everything learning because I already know how I need to do. They notice right away everything. And I'm a musician too. For kids I'm making programs so beautiful. Kids love me. I love kids. I'm making very beautiful program. They love me. They ask me all the time help. And they promote me, and after that camp, promote me more. They promote me. I meet one guy right there. He's journalist of that city. Huge guy. And I won't tell that story later. That's a very interesting story, what I'm learning in Russia. The Soviet Union, controlled by Communist Party and KGB. God started teaching me. He started giving me education. Life education, everything. I love it. He's teaching me a lot of stuff. And I'm done for today. I hope you have very beautiful weekends. And I hope you like my story. Subscribe me. Stay tuned. See you soon.